Mistake number one, getting nearly zeroed. So, long story short, I fell asleep on the front line and I woke up just in time to use my P shield to not get fully zeroed. I could have easily prevented that by simply teleporting onto a safe zone, and at worst I could have just used the P shield, but the best thing to do for your whole kingdom is to just TP back to the safe zone and have someone else take your spot on the front line. Mistake number two was not maxing YSG earlier. So I maxed YSG relatively late because I wanted to chain barbarians, and I still do, but only in KVK. So I expertise in like 2022 at the start. And basically before YSG, I was in a weird spot where I didn't really grow anymore. I was under 1.5 million troops, 2 million at best. But after that, and after doing some chaining, paired with Richard, of course, I noticed a really good influx of speed ups, which therefore turned into more troops, KVK after KVK, and it got me in a really good spot with speed ups. And I still don't have any issues with speed ups even after many KVKs, as you can see. So yeah, that was definitely a regret I made that I wish I'd done sooner. Number three was not making farm accounts in this period, because it would also accelerated my growth by quite a lot, but I just didn't get that consistency in me, and this is something you shouldn't copy me at all. Like, try to make at least one farm account and try to be consistent with it, or try to be as consistent as many as you can handle. It will just accelerate and have you and give you more resources for fighting, which will give you more kills, hopefully. Mistake number four is jumping from one commander to another. Like, in the early game, I would make a commander like 5511, then I would go ahead and jump to another one, make 5511. And you know, doing this just robs you of your time and resources when it comes to legendary sculptures. And in hindsight, I should have just fully focused on the YSG, getting him maxed, start chaining, have more resources and speed ups along the way. And number five is using T5s on the field. And this really made me change, because T5s are very expensive, and as I said, I don't have any farm accounts. I'm not really good at farming consistently, and I noticed a couple rounds with T5s on the field really made me broke. And then I saw how powerful T4s can be on the field, and then my whole mindset changed. Nowadays, and I still use this, I try to kill off as many T5s as I can in KVK, in rallies, garrisons, but I also try to keep some amount for Ark of Osiris, but not that important to me. And I use T4s on the field, 90%, and probably in the next KVK I'll use only T4s because of my resource situation, and I'm curious to see how will that go. And this is way more sustainable for the average player. Just use more T4s and you'll have a better time. You may not get some bad, like good trades all the time, but when it comes to resource consumption, I think you will have a much more sustainable fight throughout the KVK. And those are the five mistakes. So number one was getting nearly zeroed. Number two was not maxing YSG earlier. Number three was not making farm accounts at all, or at least not being consistent with them. Number four was not fully focusing on a single commander at a time. And number five was using T5s on the field. Hope you guys like this video and learn from my mistakes. I think these mistakes are very universal and can be applied to most players. So I hope you get some good lessons from it. If you guys like the video, subscribe, join our Discord, and I will see you in the next one.